Hey guys, welcome to a new video. What's up? Today I'll be playing the Left Together once again. But this time I'm playing with my sister and my cousin. Okay, so my sister looks a mess a little bit. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and find my room. Of course, my room is gonna be upstairs because why not? There's the only room upstairs. Both of those are just bathrooms and a baby's room. And my room is very big. So yeah, now I'm gonna change my outfit. Actually, never mind. Cause my outfit is so cute. I love my outfit. It's so salty. I found it in Pinterest. It's so cute. Oh my gosh. Y'all should go over there on Pinterest and find some cute outfits. And yeah, guys. And now I'm just gonna go outside and I'm just gonna get a new car. And then my goodness. So I'm gonna get a new car and then why not just drive on the side? Like, I don't know, park my car on the side. But actually, I'm gonna be going in the side of the house and I'm gonna be pranking my two sisters that dressed as twins in the game, but they're not actually twins. And yeah, I'm gonna be just texting people that can answer, that I know I answer. And I'm gonna tell them, hey, if they could do a prank. It says, can you do a? I'm literally like texting very bad. That does not actually say prank. But can you do a prank with me? A prank with me? And I'm gonna be pranking my two twin sisters in the game. But I'm actually playing with my cousin and my sister. And yeah, oh my goodness, guys, I'm gonna be having a blast, laughing in the background. And I'm telling them, basically telling them if they could they can make a prank with me, like I said.
And I'm really lucky that this person answered, because if it was somebody else, they would have been not answering. It's a girl, of course they would answer. And just here talking with them. This person actually said hold on and never like texted me back. And I was really sad that I had to hire somebody else, they're my accomplice, that helps with pranks. This is gonna be like a prank that, I don't know, guys. It's gonna be a prank that is gonna be one of my favorite pranks. I basically do this prank every single time. I started texting other people in case they answer. And then this part I was trying to get the location of the house so I can send it to people, but I accidentally kept on pressing their profile pictures. So I asked them to move, and I made up, since the pool is in the back of the house, I asked them to go in the back of the house that I was stuck in the pool, but I actually wasn't. I was just trying to make them go in the back so I can get the location of the house. And yeah, my cousin went. Wait, it didn't show there right now, but my cousin went in the back, and she actually helped me. I was just trying to spam the button, try to do the sides.
And as you could see here, that my cousin was like moving in the map, so she was trying to help me. And then a couple more seconds, I was trying to get my sister to go there in the back, but she was changing. She said, "Hold on, let me put the shirt on," and then she went in the back, and then I told them to come back inside. It didn't show there right now on the map, but I told them to come back inside, and they came back inside, and I got the location. I sent it to every single person in the server, but except them. I'm lucky that it didn't work for the first time, because if it did, I sent it to every single person in the server, and it would have been like crazy because they are appearing at their house, because, And as you can see here, I accidentally sent it to them. But I was lucky, like I said. I was lucky that it didn't work the first time because it would have been sent to them. But I texted some other people, but some didn't answer, but they answered like a second before I was moving on to the next person. But yeah, I was just like lucky.
And here I was just trying again and trying not to send it to them. As you can see, I was like focused. I don't think you could tell, but I am gonna skip them. Oh wait, I was about to hit my cousin. Okay, so I sent it all up to all of the whole server except them, and they should be coming at any second right now. When I hear the doorbell, you'll hear.
And then I go and they're there already, all in one pile. And they rush inside. And my sister and my cousin freak out. And this girl is here just changing. I don't know why she's in her doorstep changing. She probably thinks that we're having a pool party. Not every party's a pool party, honey. So everybody's just like in here, just jumping around. And my sister and my cousin are just kicking everyone one at a time. And some of them just actually come in here. And I was just checking the girl that I texted. The first girl that I texted was there.
And then I just figure out that there's a pile of makeup here and sunscreen. Oh my god! And I picked it up accidentally and I took it back off. And then my sister locked the door on their face, and I tried.
Just go open it back, and they're just like trying to prevent me from doing it. And then here goes my cousin trying to. I'm still going AFK because my cousin told me to kick everybody out and kick myself out. And I'm like, no, I'm not kicking myself out. And then I just changed her because she was very ugly. I don't know if you can see her on the bottom of the screen. Oh my goodness. I was just changing her super pretty because I don't know if you can tell that my sister and my cousin were twinning. And yeah. And here's some music while you've listened to me being AFK. And I just finally move out of AFK, and then, I say hey to my friend, and then, I tell her she wanted to do a sleepover, and then my sister and my cousin said that this is their house, that you can't do any sleepover, go get your own house if you're gonna do a sleepover. I'm like, no, my goodness. And then they just came out hashtag, and I'm just opening the door, and none of me and my sister was trying to close it on me, and they're over here coming with swimsuits. Like, oh my goodness, not every party is a pool party. Some parties could be like a party, like a dance party, like, sleepover party. Oh my goodness. And then I just text some other person. I just texted other people, and I realized I texted the wrong person. So then I go back, and then I go back and find the person I was gonna text and tell them to come, you know. And then I just text them, and they don't even answer. Like, I'm like, oh my god. And I text them like 3 times, and I literally sent them the location, and they didn't even come. They say, okay, sure, hold on, or something like that. And then she finally got out of her swimsuit. The other girl got out of her swimsuit, and then I was trying to go outside, and she was trying to go to my house. My sister back and say they couldn't come in the house. They're strict. And yeah, oh my gosh. She finally got out of her swimsuit, but I didn't even tell her to get out of her swimsuit, but she just got her swimsuit by her own. And then my sister and my cousin were talking about, they were trying to kick me out of the house. They were going to go to the backyard and talk to them. They couldn't even write a reel. Like, oh my goodness. And then, yeah. So here I am just texting somebody else random and say, hey, and then I move on to the next person because they didn't even answer. Like, oh my gosh, these people are just so busy. And this is the person that I say, hey. And then the other girl texted back and she said hi. And here's the part that I like connected all my words and just was speaking gibberish, you know? And yeah, and then the other girl, I just text like bad. Oh my gosh, guys, don't mind that. And then that's why I do voiceovers. And then the other girl said hi. Her name is Ariana. And then I said, if she could do a prank with me to my sisters or something. And then yeah, so then I texted her and I said, to my sisters. And yeah, I guess that's all of the things. And then it takes her that long to text me back, and it doesn't even take me like 5 seconds. And then she finally text. No, she didn't text. Yeah, finally. She said, yeah, sure. And then I said, okay. And then I was checking if the thing was still recording. And then I trying to, she said, where you at? Where you at? And then I send her the location. I find her name. And then she comes back like in later, I guess. And then I say, come here. And then I see her in the side of the house. And that's the moment where I bring her inside. I said, so they don't allow people. Wait, actually, I didn't say that. I did say that, but it didn't like allow me to send it. So I just looked up and then it's just there and erased. And then she appeared out of nowhere. And then I brought her inside. And
I brought her inside. I brought her inside, and then I accidentally locked her out of the house. And then I brought her back in. So then I started explaining to her that my twin sisters don't allow nobody in the house because, last time I bought the whole servers, not all the server came, but some people came. And I started telling her that they don't allow nobody in the house. So then and so next, she just says, it takes her that long to text. I'm not trying to be mean or anything, but she said, okay. So then I tell her to chill on the couch, till they come back. And that's the time where they went to the grocery store to buy something and went to the gas station and all that stuff. So then, I don't know why it came out in hashtag, but I said something. And then, yeah. So we just chilled in, watching TV until they come back. And yeah. And they said that, I said that they are coming. Because they were like at the grocery store, the gas station. I don't know where they were at. But yeah, then I said, they're on the way. And then she said, okay. And I said, let's chill. I said, let's go to my room. Cause, wait, she said, I said, try not to get kicked out. And then she said, okay. And then I said, when they were coming, I was trying to say, let's go to my room and hide because they were on the way. But low-key, it came out in hashtag. I don't know what's happening to Roblox right now.
And here's a time where she said, okay, that she would try. And yeah. And then I was trying to say, they are coming. Okay, let's go to my room because we need to hide from them. And then I tried to send it and they came out in hashtag. Like I was trying to say something real. Now I wasn't trying to say nothing weird. And yeah, you can see it came out in hashtag. Anyways, so then I told her, let's go to my room. Because they were getting close and it came out in hashtag the first time. And then it came, oh wait, did it come in hashtag? But then she followed me because they were literally parking their car in the garage as we spoke that time, and we had to go inside of my room. And then when they came inside, I told them, I told her that they were here, and then she said she started jumping and stuff, and yeah. She said OMG, and I said OMG as well, because why not? Match energy. So yeah, and then we were chilling, and I told her let's chill here. I said let's kill, but why? Why would I say that? Yes, I did it. Yes. Then she sat down across from me, and I told my sister was asking me, and my cousin was asking me where was my room. No, I told them to not come to my room, and then say where was my room, and then I told them that it was downstairs, but it's actually upstairs. But then they literally had the urge to come upstairs when I told them that my room was downstairs. And I told her, let's go hide in the bathroom. And then my sister came in and she found out, and my sister told my cousin to kick her out. And I told her no. I told her run. And then she ran and she was jumping. Oh my God, it was a lot of chaos. It was nighttime. The day was probably like, I'm about to call police. So then, yeah, she started jumping and running, and then I told her, I don't know why I told her next. I don't forgot the whole thing. So then I stopped by the couch. I told her to chill. She said, my sister told me that to tell her to eat food from the couch. And I was like, no, she's my friend. Why would she do that? And then I told her, it's okay now. And then my sister was trying to tell her to eat, like, She was my sister trying to tell me to call her over there, like I said, to eat the food. And I said, let's sit down, because, like, my back was hurting. And, all that stuff. And then my sister called my cousin over to kick her out. And I told her, jump, run. And she literally copied all my moves. I don't know why she did it. But then, we were jumping and running, and all that stuff. And then as soon as my friend jumped, she went outside. And then my cousin kicked her out. I don't know why. And then I don't know why didn't she come back in here. Cause, like, she was supposed to, I was gonna tell her to come back in here once they kicked her out, once I opened the door. So then I don't know what I was trying to do at that time. They told me to get out, me and her to get out, cause they didn't allow nobody in the house, like I said earlier. And then I was trying to hide behind the door because they were trying to find me and all that stuff. Like, oh my God. It was just so whole chaos, like I said. And they was trying to call the police and say, I'm trying to get my beauty sleep. Well, then I literally was looking at my face, and then my sister said that my face was ugly just because, like, I had, like, these special marks, white marks on my face. She said that they were ugly, and I told her that it was, a special, like, colored leak through your face. I don't know. And people be saying that my face is ugly, and I don't know why. And I said, my face is cute, and she said ugly. I kept on telling her that this was rare, that nobody in the world, some people couldn't get this. Like, they wish they had it. This is very beautiful. And then this girl snapped me. I don't know why. Like, oh my goodness. And I don't know why I kept on, like, staring at that girl picture. I was just AFK because I think I had to do something, but then eventually I got out of it. And then I was sitting on my vanity trying to get the comb in my hair. I don't know. I was doing some random stuff because they told me to get out their house. And I was just, like, very sad. I was going to change my outfit. I mean, I did change my outfit. I just added I was trying to put something on. And then I went to my outfits and then I added some chest on here. And, it's just like, a graphic tee. I was trying to put it under my shirt because when I got this outfit off of Pinterest, it didn't come with any like body stuff, my chest, anything like that. But they changed my animation was a lot because I was having trouble with that. I don't know why. But yeah. And then I was trying to see if I had it and I did. And then I don't know why was I like out that big for a long time. I love when AFK. I do not know why. I guess I was doing something, but then I was trying to check, and then I eventually came out of the door. I didn't come out of the door. I why am I so AFK right now? I guess I had to do something, but I really don't know what I was doing. But while I'm AFK, you could just listen to some music.
Just wait a little bit and listen to my beautiful voice, and done.
As I honestly don't know why I'm such a yapper. I've been yapping for like 20 something minutes and the video's only 24 minutes and 15 seconds long, and I don't know why am I such a big yapper. But y'all love my yapping, don't y'all? Anyway,
I was just roaming around this house trying to find my sister something. Oh, I found one. And then the other one told me, my other twin told me that she was in my bathroom. She showed me, and then I went to my bathroom, and she was there to open the door. And then I went inside with her because she said that there was dirty clothes in there. And then she locked me inside, and then she was laughing over there like a little witch that she is. And then I don't know why I went outside for. Maybe because I was trying to go, like, try to find other rich people's house. This video is about to be over, guys. Don't you worry. My yapping is almost gonna be done. And I'm gonna be loving you. Anyway, so these people are rich. They have a lot of, like, Robux and stuff. Because premium is, like, $200 something. 200 something Robux. And then I was trying to get the attention from the owner of this rich house because this house is very beautiful. I said hi, and then she just ignored me, and I went up closer to her, and then this boy with the purple car came out. And I love purple too, not gonna lie, but I'm wearing pink, and they're wearing purple. I think pink is their op, and purple is their, like, I don't know, guys. And if y'all don't know, AFK basically means that something about, like, staying still and coming back later and something like that. And yeah. And then my sister was talking about that she wanted to move out of she wanted to move out of my cousin's house, her name is Kendra, and she wanted to live somewhere else. And I was over here trying to find her house. And literally I found my sister, and she said a car ran her over, and I was laughing so hard. Oh my god, guys. And she was like trying to find a house. I thought she was gonna get this plot right here, but turns out she didn't, and she got another house. And then I stopped at my cousin's house. And my sister was basically saying, oh wait, I bumped my cousin. That's my cousin right there. I bumped her. And she said my name, like, oh my goodness, guys. And then I was trying to find my sister's house because she was and then the reason why she moved out is basically because I've been inviting a lot of people over. And I said that I wanted to live with her. And I ran my cousin over once again. Oh my god, guys. She's just so dramatic.
but then I was on the phone and I found my sister's house.
I also give shout out to the people who comment on this video, so comment.